Hey everyone.
Hello, this is random.
I suppose it is random.
Yep.
So, where are we at, Brandon? What are we doing?
You probably just watched our last video or recently saw it. We were going to do we are still doing a staycation on this weekend.
We're kicking off this weekend.
However, we are at Boardwalk Resort at Trattoria al Forno.
Oh boy, Trattoria al Forno.
Trattoria al Forno?
Yes, Brandon cannot pronounce things.
I cannot, so I have no clue where we're at.
Yeah, so
we're at the
Boardwalk,
which we love the Boardwalk. Mm-hmm. But we just now got here. We have reservations in about 25 minutes, I think. 25 minutes. So we just arrived. It's not that crowded here or anything like that. But yeah, so
this is a new restaurant for Brandon.
Yes, I have not been here yet. She has been here, but it's been years.
Yeah, a long time.
So this is exciting. I'm probably going to get a steak, but let's go in and see what we see. Mm-hmm. So we're here at our table at Trattoria al Forno. It is kind of loud, so I don't know how the audio situation is going to go. Yeah, hopefully the audio will go okay.
But we do have our allergy-friendly menu, so we're going to look at this. We're also going to look at the regular menu too.
And I do want to say, out of all the restaurants we've been to,
this is a wacky experience.
Yeah, this is the most crowded so far. We don't know how we feel about the social distancing with the seating. We'll give a full debrief later on, of course.
Yeah, especially because it's busy and loud in here right now.
Yeah,
we're in a weird spot.
We're in a weird spot. We're kind of in the middle of the entire floor.
Yeah, I like this.
But Sarah's really freaking out, but we will be okay, and we will get this done, and we'll give a full debrief after this.
Hopefully it'll be good.
It'll be good, but we got our allergy menus, as Sarah just said, and we will see what we see. All right, so our drinks are here. No alcohol tonight.
No.
Sarah got an unsweetened iced tea.
We just have to get straws.
We got to get straws. I got a Coke. We are getting an appetizer. We can't have the plate we were going to get, the charcuterie plate. I believe, because I'm allergic to something in it. I forgot.
There's some poultry and stuff in it, yeah.
But the chef is being kind enough, as is our so far great server Fabiana, to get us
we're going to get prosciutto and some fresh mozzarella.
And some fresh mozzarella, so that's great. Sarah does not know what she's ordering for dinner yet. I will be getting the oak grilled strip steak though.
Yes.
So, yeah, as Sarah was saying, I do agree with her. Again, we're going to do a full debrief. We want to give ourselves time to eat here. But out of all the places you've seen us since this whole thing began, this is so far, I feel the most, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but it feels weird.
Yeah.
There's too many people for what's going on right now. But we'll talk about all that later. Let's focus on the food for now. And then when we get out of here, we'll do a full debrief because, things might change. Our minds might alter during this thing. That sounds like we're going to be taking some drugs or something. We're not. But yeah, so our server's great so far. The chef seems to be on the point, on point.
And on point too.
So yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, everyone, so this is crazy. I am excited now.
Oh my goodness.
Let's look at this. This is some prosciutto.
That is some prosciutto and mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella cheese. Listen, everyone.
Is that an entire half of a pig? What is going on?
This is insane. And it's on this amazing board that looks like Italy itself. You see the boot here?
It does.
We have not tried it yet, but it looks absolutely delicious. And also really quickly, this is not gluten-free.
Yeah.
Not gluten-free.
Don't put it over the prosciutto.
Not putting it over the prosciutto. So that's for me.
Yes.
And Sarah, you'll see hers in a minute. But yeah, this looks amazing. We cannot wait to eat it.
Yeah, we are going to divide and conquer. We have lots of separate plates so we can eat, and Brandon is so ready for prosciutto. Do it. You want to take one bite?
Okay.
There we go. Get a fork.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, man.
Thank you.
And
We just got straws.
we have straws. It's so good.
It's so good. It makes me miss Cove Cafe on the cruise.
Oh man, we missed Disney.
This
cruises.
is so... Let's get the camera turned around for Sarah.
And we're back.
And
with
we're back.
Brandon.
I forgot to try the cheese. I can have everything on this, I believe.
Yes. So it's a fresh mozzarella. It looks like it's got like almost basil.
Oh, I'm going to move the...
Yeah, use pork. And some balsamic. And we have all clean stuff right now. So once we finish test tasting,
Yeah.
we're gonna separate on plates. Oh no!
Listen,
So good.
whatever toppings are on this, Sarah will describe it better because I can't describe food. I needed this tonight.
Yay!
All right, so Sarah's about to try the...
Yeah, it's good. Good quality prosciutto. But I really want to try this,
Yeah,
which is
get those toppings on there.
having some challenges.
So did I.
Oh boy. This or that. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, that is really... I don't know how to describe it.
It's a fresh mozzarella. It's got some basil on it and some balsamic. That is very tasty. Mild, but that's a good mozzarella. So Brandon.
Oh,
Oh, what happened with this plate?
listen. This was delicious. I don't know how to describe the flavor that was on the cheese that then spread to the prosciutto as well. I'm not good at this stuff, but sweet. I guess sweet.
I think from the balsamic, you had a little bit
It's
of
got,
sweetness.
you know what? Balsamic is what it kind of...
Yeah, it had
I'm sure,
balsamic
yeah.
on it. And
Like I
some
said, I'm
basil.
not, as you guys know, I'm not good with describing things, but so good. I can't finish the bread. The bread was nice and warm, but me and Sarah ate everything here, as you can see.
You destroyed that prosciutto.
I destroyed it, but Sarah loved it too, I think.
Yes, I did.
The cheese was probably the star of it.
Yeah, which is surprising.
But it worked well with the prosciutto. As
Yeah, the
cheese always
prosciutto is
does.
very good.
And again, I know we said it, but if you go back and watch our cruise videos, it reminds me of Cove Cafe, the taste. Not this environment, but reminded me of Cove Cafe.
Yeah,
So-
because you can get prosciutto and stuff in the evening.
So this was really good. We have ordered our entrees, and hopefully they'll be. What did you get, Sarah?
I got the gluten-free calamari and a salad.
Okay, and I got the steak. So hopefully it'll be here soonish, and we'll eat that, and we'll get out of here.
Yeah. Okay, so our food came.
Our food came, and I got. What did I get again? The New
A
York
strip steak.
strip steak. I have not had a bite yet, but I did have a piece ready.
Holy potato.
I doubled up the potatoes. It usually comes with seasonal vegetables, but I doubled up the potatoes because why not?
Because Brandon loves potatoes.
Looks good. Looks like it has nice char to it. It has this sauce.
Yeah, red pepper sauce.
So I'm just going to take a bite.
Okay.
Okay, the char is amazing.
It's
Char,
good. It's supposed to be oak grilled, so
Oak grilled. Oak
yeah,
grilled.
like oak fire.
It's
Kind
a
of like
good steak.
Topolino's.
It's a good steak.
Okay.
I like it. It's
Okay.
good. It's absolutely, so far, one bite.
Solid?
It's worth it. It's solid.
You want to try potatoes?
Yep.
And the potatoes.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
I love potatoes, though.
Yeah, it's true. You do love potatoes.
This is a very, so far, one bite of each thing only, but solid meal. I can't say if I get it again or not. Right now I would. It's a delicious steak, delicious potatoes, and I like it a lot.
Okay, good. Okay, so I got two things. I got the seasonal salad, which is not at all what I expected it to be. So yeah, sometimes things don't come out the way you think they are. So I'm gonna try this. Looks like it's grilled romaine, and it's got some nuts on pecans. See how this is. Nice light salad. I like the citrus vinaigrette, and I like the nuts on it. And the dressing's very nice too. So very nice starter. And then, but the thing that I really want to try, because I've always heard great things about it.
That looks amazing.
That is a gluten-free breaded calamari. It does contain dairy, so I apologize for those who are dairy-free.
Can you omit the dairy?
No, unfortunately you can't. So I'm gonna give it a try.
That looks really good.
Ooh.
People say it's excellent. I mean, so far.
Yeah, it's nice.
Good.
That would be a great shareable with a bunch of gluten-free folks. But nice. I've got a salad and this, so it's a good balance of flavors. But definitely very nice.
Let's eat.
What did you just say, Brandon?
Oh.
I've got you on camera.
I didn't know she was recording me. I literally just said, I don't know if she caught it. The more I eat of the steak, the better. Whoops.
Oh. Well, we're getting to do next now.
That was me.
That's funny.
Well, leave that in. I need to do nice.
Whoopsie daisy. We're gonna do nice.
It's delicious, and I like this.
And also, you're not usually a sauce person, and you liked the roasted red pepper sauce.
I'm not a sauce. This is really good. Yeah, the deeper you get into the main part of the steak, the better it gets.
Yeah, and you liked sauce.
Really good.
Who knew? And now we gotta get a knife.
We're gonna get a knife. All right, so dinner is done. We got to-go drinks.
We did.
And we will be sitting down. We're looking for a spot to sit down to give our review.
We're walking around the Boardwalk resort.
Yep, we're walking around the Boardwalk. It's okay.
I'm beating Brandon up.
She just beat me up in the elbow.
I know.
But yeah, this is the DVC side, I believe.
Yes, this is the DVC side.
So I'm gonna try to do this. So that's some
DVC.
DVC. I'm gonna turn around.
And we're on the walkway that gets you to Hollywood Studios.
So Swan and Dolphin are over there. Hard to see, not the best angle. There we go.
It's pretty there.
It's very pretty. But yeah, so we are just, lightning in the background. So we're just looking for a spot to sit down and give you guys our thoughts on everything. But I will say this, we are full.
Yes, we are way full.
We are full. So they do fill you up there.
And the prosciutto and the fresh mozzarella we got, which was very good.
Which was very, very good. So yeah, we're just walking some of it off, and we are looking for a place to sit down.
Yeah, and enjoying the nice night, because the temperature's actually not too bad right
Temperature feels wonderful right now. But yeah, we will find a spot here and do a full debrief. All right, so we found a nice little alcove to hang out in. No one's around. But very quickly, this review is going to be what?
I said earlier, I'm like, I feel like this review is going to be the good, the bad, and the ugly, because there's some really great things about it, and also I think because of the pandemic right now and crowding and social distancing, there were things that would make me not want to go back to Trattoria al Forno for the duration of a while.
I'm going to say this. We will say this. Let's start with the positive. If this was pre-pandemic or post-pandemic, I would recommend this place highly.
Yeah, I would still recommend the food.
I would still recommend the food. The food was delicious. Our server, Fabiana, I believe her name was really good.
Yeah, very nice.
I love the theming, so highly recommend this place probably after this whole pandemic is over and before.
Yeah.
So that's our positive review. Food was good.
Food was great. And, the special diets was really great. I think even things like we were going to get sort of the meat and cheese platter, the charcuterie, and we weren't able to get it because there's things that weren't safe for me, things that weren't safe for Brandon in it.
Yep.
And so they were really nice, and they were like, here, we're gonna bring you a whole thing of prosciutto and mozzarella.
Yep.
So they were really nice about
Really
that.
nice, and you guys saw that. It was really, really good.
Yeah, so it was really great, and I do love, if you are gluten-free, this place is great if you like Italian food and you like things that are fried, because especially if you have celiac disease, that is very hard to find out.
Yep.
And so I got gluten-free calamari that was made in a dedicated fryer. It is made with gluten-free flour, which is super awesome. Even their chicken parmesan is breaded in a gluten-free breading. So there's a lot of really great options that you might not be able to get normally. So I do recommend it for that perspective.
So
and the chefs there are very nice.
Chefs
too.
are really nice. So that's all our positives. Food is great. Service is great. Chefs are great.
Yeah, and the meal was
very,
surprisingly
very gluten
good.
friendly. Very gluten friendly.
Yeah, and even for you, like everything
was good for me. So yeah, so those are the positives. So thumbs up on all that. We want to be very honest. We are very honest on this channel. You have seen our other California Grill, Topolino's, Kona.
Olivia's, Kona.
Those places, let's just cut to the chase, I think. I'm just going to pull the bandage off.
Yeah,
This was not... Okay.
It was like they didn't even think about social distancing.
They didn't even think about the social distancing here. So
I mean, I think everything was... Some of it was, I mean, it was technically 6 feet apart.
Not all of it,
but
though.
Not all
Not the
some
booths.
of the areas I was like, I do not know
For
how they're doing
example,
that.
the booths, they were just touching each other, and they were only separated by like this much. No plexiglass up, no social distancing table between them. Again, if you've been to Disney since this began or seen our other videos, they've done great. This place, I'm sure they all care, but if you care during this pandemic about social distancing,
They should have had
masks,
half the seats in there.
half the seats should have been in there. This was the most uncomfortable we felt. And should we pull the other bandage off? During the pandemic, we would not recommend this.
Yeah, I think okay, I guess there's a qualifier. I would not recommend it if you have a certain comfort level where you want to have things out spaced a little bit more, someplace that maybe isn't as busy. If that's something that isn't as much of a concern to you, then this might be a great option.
Yep.
For us, we felt like we went close to closing. Like we were there the 30 minutes before
30 minutes before closing.
And so you can see in the video, things start to clear out a lot. In the beginning, we almost left because we were like, especially me, I was like, I don't know about this.
So
I think that's one thing to consider is the spacing is, there was no markers on the seats.
No.
We found one
thing that says
in
social
the whole-
distancing table. And again, many other vloggers out there have shown you what those little placards look like.
Yeah,
this
was
just had one.
Bizarre. Now, I will say all of the servers had masks and shields.
shields,
Again, you know, we want to make sure that they're safe and comfortable too. So I really applaud Disney for having those things.
Yep.
But there were two things that caused three things. First, the placement of the tables. There's high traffic back and forth. So we had
Very
people
heavy
walking
traffic by our table.
by us quite a bit.
And there were a couple people to our left and right. We felt bad for those families too, because where they sat us, which was right near the entrance, constant traffic.
So I think they should have removed those tables. That's just my thought. And then the second thing was Abracadabra Bar is next door, and you can order food, and the food comes from Trattoria al Forno. So there were runners going back and forth with food,
right next
again,
to us,
causing more traffic. And then the third thing was that the pizza counter is there, and so there's another side, and you can see a lot of that in our video too, where there are chefs and cooks going back and forth with supplies there. So I don't know, I would have probably omitted some of the tables just to mitigate the traffic that was going back and forth.
Sarah's right. I agree completely with Sarah. It was too heavily trafficked, and the table we sat at should have been removed or had the social distancing sign put up.
So yeah, I think just for me, it seemed a little too heavy for what we would
Too much.
Yeah, so something we would not want to go back to.
Like Sarah said, if your comfort level's good, what we're saying may not affect you at all. It's delicious food and everything, but if you're cautious at this time like we are, we can't recommend it for that then.
Yeah, it would not be something that I would want to go back to. And we have been now, it's been several weeks since we've been here because we quarantined, and we're going to quarantine again after this weekend in our staycation. And I will say that we are here the week after Labor Day. Labor Day was kind of crazy busy, and so we assumed that this weekend, because schools are back in session in most places throughout the US, and so many people who came on trips, that September is always a really quiet time comparatively at Disney. And so we just assumed that this week, because usually this week is quieter because people aren't here because they traveled the week before, And so we don't know if there's just increased people here.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out when we go to the Polynesian.
Yes.
Shortly.
And as of now, we have plans for Le Cellier.
Yeah. And so
dinner
we'll
on
see
Sunday
how
as
that
well.
goes in
So, yep.
Epcot, and we have Topolino's Terrace,
Yep.
and so we'll kind of see how those are too, just in terms of the crowds and stuff here at Disney. But just something to think
Yep.
about. So use your own comfort level and
So,
all that
yeah.
when you go out. So
So-
I think overall, food great.
Food great, service great.
Service great. I
Theming,
think theming's great. Everything else kind of hit or miss for us personally right
Yep.
now. Yeah, I don't think it'll be someplace we'll be back to.
We will not be
anytime
back
soon.
here anytime soon until this whole thing is over.
Yeah, and again, that's
Yep.
our comfort level.
Yep.
So
And it hurts to say that. We don't want to say that. And like I said,
No.
if you watch all our other dining videos, we'd recommend all of those. They were great.
yeah, every place else we've had a few where we felt like in the beginning like Kona was a little busy, but compared to this,
Compared to this,
Not
not,
even
not
close.
busy at all. So
yeah, I think overall it was good for us to learn about this experience and
Yep.
see how things were in
and
other places.
and people need to hear about it too, I think.
Yeah, so I think things to think about if you are staying at the Boardwalk or you're interested
Yep.
in dining near the Boardwalk. Could be a little bit busier just
Yep.
because of everything, and even the traffic around here was
Yep.
busier in terms of people walking by and stuff like that.
Yep.
So, but
other than that,
otherwise-
we're heading home.
Yes, we've had a nice walk. We're gonna keep walking.
Keep walking to the car.
parking lot, and then head on home, and then very shortly we'll be sharing some staycation
Yay!
videos with
So,
you too. So
That's-
otherwise,
thank you to all the patrons on Patreon. All of you are amazing people. You're awesome. Thank you to everyone who likes and subscribes, hits the thumbs up. Seriously, hit the thumbs up. It does help the channel and all that stuff. But thank you. Subscribe, leave a comment. Do you agree, disagree? Yeah, leave anything. Sarah responds to everything.
yeah, we definitely try to,
Yep.
and we'd love to hear your thoughts on what you saw in the video, if you've been to Disney, what your experiences have been, and if you've been to Trattoria al Forno, what your thoughts were on the meal. We didn't cover everything on Special Diets just because it was busy in there
Yeah.
and very loud, so we don't know how the audio is going to be. But it is very Special Diets friendly, so if you're vegetarian or vegan or dairy free, there are a lot of options there too that you can get, or it can be easily customized.
Yep.
So
So-
do check those out.
Other than that, we're heading home.
Yes. So with that, we'll see you
Bye.
soon. Have a good night.